It is Dockin' right here on the Classic Metal Show from the Tooth and Nail release, When Heaven Comes Down. And just before that, we heard Night Demon! Night Demon! Record of the year! Night Demon! The best!
Is that who that garage band was?
Yeah. Hail and Kill, caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill, boys. It's TJ James.
Well, hello, TJ James. Happy New Year to you. I see you're still alive and kicking. The cancer hasn't returned, and you haven't lost your limbs.
No, but they discovered something else on my foot the other day.
What now, Tim?
Well, one doctor thinks it might be a melanoma, and my doctor doesn't.
Jesus Christ.
Well, just take a pair of big toenail clippers and just clip it off.
Yeah, no, I did all that on Thursday. It was brutal. Jeez, and you thought I walked badly before.
Well,
Tim, at some point, don't you think it's just going to be easier to kill yourself?
Well, with my coordination, I'd probably try and miss.
Well, what can we do for you? What can we do for you tonight, Tim?
Okay, I want to know. I'm ringing in to ask a question of the legendary CMS.
All right, Tim. What do you want to know about the Motley Crue final show?
No, I know all that. All that, and it's more exciting now that they're breaking up than when they were together.
I agree there. Ugh, they were shit at the end.
There's going to be a box set, and there's going to be the concert film, and the movie.
Box set of what?
It's all good.
What is left for them to release?
I don't know. It's just cool that they're doing something.
But you're buying it, right, Tim?
Absolutely. What do you think this is? It's going to be the album of the year. I haven't heard it yet, but it's going to be the album of the year.
All right, Tim. It's not funny when you tell that joke because you did that for real.
Well, that's because the Nickelback album rocked, but we're not going to go there.
All right. What do you want?
How big do you think this GnR reunion is going to be, and how expensive is it going to be? Do you think there'll be any new music? Do you think it'll be a world tour? Do you think they'll survive a world tour? What do you reckon?
It will not be a world tour. It's going to be 20 U.S. dates, a couple of festivals overseas. That's it. There will be new music. They're writing. Izzy's writing with them. And it's going to be exactly what we've been saying as far as it's going to be Duff, Slash, Axl, Dizzy, Frank Farrar. I heard now Chris Pittman's going to be playing keys, and Richard Fortus. Yeah. That's your lineup.
Do you think they're going to remaster the old catalog and all that crap that they usually do?
Well, you got to realize, Tim, that usually the band doesn't have anything to do with that. Mm-hmm. And people always think that when a band does something like get back together and whatnot, that they have full control over everything that's done, and oftentimes it's not. It's up to whoever owns that album or the catalog or whatever the case may be. If they choose to go do a whole
universal,
yeah, so that's up to them. It's not up to the band.
Yeah. I mean, but the band has the record company. Doesn't the record company come forward and basically say, "We're doing this. Do you guys want to be involved in it?" Blah blah blah. Isn't that how it works with like the Kiss catalog and stuff?
I'm gonna guess no with GnR. Just because it hasn't already happened. If especially where the business was going to shit, the record companies would have hoarded them out already if they could. That's my assumption, but there's no reason to think they're going to. Not really.
Yeah. So you actually think there'll be a new album or at least something?
Let's just say I have very, very close inside knowledge that there is writing and recording being done.
Is it for an album or just an EP, or you can't say?
Let's just say that I have very close.
Now, and the other thing too, before I hang up, you guys have praised his new Megadeth album.
We're what?
Didn't on the scene at Facebook? Didn't you praise the new Megadeth album, saying it's the album of the year already?
No, we said our pick. You know, having not heard any of the new stuff, that was a couple weeks ago. Having not heard any of the stuff, we said that if we had to guess, we would pick the Megadeth. That was me personally. I don't know if Neely would agree with that. I think Neely would say Metal Church, but you know, we haven't heard any of that stuff yet. We've heard the Anthrax.
Yeah, those two songs are really good.
You know, the album's good. The Anthrax. What do you think, Neely? Did you like the Anthrax?
Yeah, it's kind of picks up where the last one left off.
Yeah. A little heavier, a little bit harder. But I like the direction.
It's probably going to be a slow year for albums, but I'm releasing a new single this year. And just before I go, I want to say thanks to all the CMS listeners who've been supporting me on Facebook. It's been really cool, especially Neely's beloved.
Your beloved supports him, Neely?
Does she?
Well, she reached out to me.
She did.
So she asked me if she could become friends with me on Facebook. God knows why.
Yeah.
She's obviously got really bad taste in men, but there you go.
Bravo, Tim. Hang up on that one, Tim. You're not going to do better.
Hail and kill.
Hail and kill. And there goes Tim.
That was a quality line.
Yeah. He's getting better with his stand-up material. I think that he's got a future there.
Yeah, but he can't stand up.
True.
Other than the stand-up part, he's got it down.
He does. He's going to be playing the clubs in Sydney before you know it.
Well, they do give most comedians a stool, and not just a stool sample.
Sure. Wow.
Tim.
There goes Tim.
Yep.
He's getting stronger with the material.
Yeah.
Remember years ago when we first became aware of Tim?
Yeah.
You could not stand the guy.
I hated him. Hated his guts. And maybe after 2-3 more years, I'll like John Rufo. Who knows?
But Tim has come a long way.
I wonder if John had his surgery.
I don't know. We haven't heard from him, have we?
No, maybe he died.
He'll be back.
You think?
Yeah. He can't stay out of the. He loves the attention, negative or positive.
He can if he's dead.
True. Maybe he's up there playing with Lemmy in Lemmy's band.
He's in the front row getting balloon knot sex at a Lemmy show.
Right.
That's what he's doing.
Sure. All right.